Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back out here in the shed working today. We're working on a new project. I started on it yesterday. I forged the blade out and everything, but I'm gonna bring you guys along for the fit and finish. I still haven't tempered it, and I need to heat treat it. But right now, I'm going to do a lot of polishing and a lot of sanding on this blade because it takes some time to do all that, and I wanted to show you guys the blade what we're working on. We're working on this here. Can you see that? It's kind of dull in here, kind of bright, but this is what we're working on. It's kind of a Tonto style. It's just going to be a little neck knife. But, hopefully it's on. I started out with 220, guys. And I sand the blade with that, and then they go from 220 to a 400, a 320. I'm sorry, a 320 to a 400 to a 600 to a 800. Now, sometimes I do go up to 1,000. But right now, I don't have any 1,000 grit sandpaper. I got to get some. So we're going to see what happens with this one. And I do like to add a little bit of water on it. Just keeps the grinding a little bit smoother. So here we go, guys. We're going to get started. A lot of sanding. I'll bring you guys along with this side, and we won't give you the pain of the other side. Just a lot of sanding to get it smooth. What I may do is I have some finer belts. I may put it on the belt grinder. Try to get some of these larger. I think we're going to do that. Some of these larger grooves out of here. From the coarse belt that I was grinding on. So let's do that and I'll get back with you. Alright, guys, back to sanding. Had to get a little bit of coarser grit. I think this is 120 to get some of these larger scrapes out of here. Grinding from the belt grinder. This takes a lot of work, guys. You got to just keep at it until you get them out. I know it's time consuming, but it pays off in the long run because it looks a lot better when you're done. See, they still got the rough grinds in there from the belt. Let's hit it on the grinder over here once more and see what happens. Took some of them off. Still got some on there though. Let's keep sanding. A lot of work. Worth it in the long run though. It's a lot of work, guys, but got to stay at it to get it done, because you want it to look good. Just keep sand and polish, sand and polish, sand and polish. Don't worry about the edge, because we'll go back later and put an edge on there. Because remember, I still got to heat treat this and temper it. And then we'll do more sand and polish. It's a never-ending cycle with making a blade. If you want it to, if you want that polished shine on it, this is what you got to do. And sometimes I don't. I just go for the forged look. which I love, by the way. The forged look of a knife, and I like just the ruggedness of it. And we stepped up. We went to 320, and then we'll go up even higher. Seems like if I go this way, it covers up those scratches a little better. So let's readjust our board and so we can get to it that way. Hopefully you guys can still see. I'm not so much concerned about the handle part, because it's going to be covered anyways with a handle, which I'm not for sure what kind of handle I want to put on it yet. I may pour a resin handle on this one. You guys have seen me do the resin before. I may do a resin handle on this one, and I just like the way it looks. I do have some liners that I'm going to put in there. I bought some liner material. I'm going to start using that on my blades. It's about to get warm again, guys. Feel the heat coming on already. We had rain last night, but it didn't cool anything off. It made it worse. Trying to keep this thing from moving. It still wants to move. I'll give you guys a close-up in a few minutes of what it looks like after the 320. And you'll get an idea of where we're going to be at when we get up to the 800. If you like a satin finish, that's what it has on it now. Alright, let me give you a view of that. Alright, we're going to keep sanding until we get it get up to the 800, and I'll get back with you. Alright guys, I don't know why my camera's so dark, but there's your polish on one side. You see the mirror in it? It's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, this camera don't do it any justice. I don't know what's going on with the light in here, but my phone's probably going dead. But anyways, on to the other side. Alright guys, this is the finish so far. Does it still have imperfections? Yep. But I still got to heat treat this and temper it and do more polishing on it. So hopefully a lot of those will come out when in the next go around. So let's fire up the forge, get this thing heat treated, and go from there. Treat in process, guys. We're going to get it up to temperature. What I mean by temperature is non-magnetic, and we'll quench it in our oil. filing and doing whatever we need to do to get it ready for handles and the final fit finish, I should say. So bear with us, and we'll get back with you when we get it heat treated. I'm going to show you the difference between a hard blade and a soft. Listen to the sound of this. Now watch when I take it across the handle. See how it grabs? You want that back here. You don't want that up here. You want it just to glide across that thing. Just like it's doing. A little harder up here than what I want it to be, but we can fix that with the temper. So, there's the heat treat. And what I do is I bring it up to temperature to where a magnet will not stick to it, which I have one that I use all the time. It's just a simple, you can buy these at any auto parts store or Walmart or whatever. And I use that, so when I get it up to the temperature where I need it at, that's when I quench it in the oil. So, there you go, guys. That's a heat treat. Now we're going to temper. Alright guys, what I did is I just cleaned the blade up enough to see where my temper is going to be. Now, a lot of people temper in an oven. I use a torch to temper mine. What I do is I get the back as blue and let it sink down into here, and then it's gold color. But you got to be careful not to get the blue down here. Sometimes it happens. It's not going to hurt it. It's just going to be a little soft. But let's do that, and then I'll get with you and I'll show you what the blade looks like when it's tempered. Alright guys. It got a little darker than I wanted it to. But let's recheck the hardness on it and see what happened. It's still hard. See how it's grabbing into there a little bit now? More back this way. Still sliding here. Grabbing a little bit right in there. Still good though. I think we're good. Alright, let's get to cleaning up and then we can put the handle on it. Alright guys, I got it cleaned up. It's ready for a handle now. Don't know what I'm going to do for a handle. These are the liners that I'm going to be using on both sides. I don't know. I'm at a dilemma with the handle. But I'll come up with something and I'll get back with you and let's just show you what's going on with that. Okay? Hang on. I decided to go with the aluminite. It's a clear cast resin, and I'm going to pour the mold in here. This takes, unfortunately, it takes overnight to cure, so I got to pour this one, and then I got to pour another one tomorrow. So it'll be Friday before I get this handle on here, but I just wanted to show you guys what I'm going to do with it. And I'm going with a fluorescent orange to almost cover up these liners. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll get back with you when we get it all, when we get both sides poured and cured and getting ready to put the handle on. That'll be on the next video. This video probably won't go out until Saturday. So thanks guys for coming along.